Hello, I'm Dr. Zain Rauf, and I work in Islamabad International Hospital and Research Center as a physician. Did you know the secret to our happiness, motivation, and focus in our brain? Yes, you're right. The secret is called dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical that makes us feel joy and helps us lead a positive life. The dopamine is a neurotransmitter. What is a neurotransmitter? Neurotransmitter is a chemical messenger in the brain that transfers information from one cell to another. Now you imagine that you got a notification just now on social media. It gives you a small rush of excitement and happiness. That is dopamine at work, encouraging you to keep on checking your phone all the time. Similarly, when you achieve something significant, like completing a project or winning a game, your brain releases dopamine to reward your accomplishment. But here is the thing, and that is the catch. Dopamine is designed to reward us for meaningful activities, not just instant gratification. So what are the natural sources of dopamine? You do not need special medication to boost your dopamine. Nature has already provided us with simple and healthy ways to increase it. So first of it is exercise. A 20 to 30 minutes workout can release dopamine and improve both physical and mental health. Like an example, remember how you feel great after a jog or a workout. That is dopamine giving you a high. How do you feel after? You feel better. This is dopamine at work. So a similar example that similarly foods. Yet many have taken healthy meals, fish, egg, and nuts. These are things which enhance your dopamine. Similarly, sleep. A good sleep, 7 to 8 hours a night, recharges your brain and balances the dopamine which we need. Now it's important to understand that dopamine is good for your health, and it has got a positive behavior, affecting positive behavior. It can also lead us to traps. Like, for example, I'll give you some real life examples here. The topic is social media. So social media apps like Instagram, TikTok, they're designed to trigger dopamine release. With every like, share, or comment, you keep scrolling for hours, looking for that next hit of dopamine. You keep on clicking the next video. Similarly, partying. Like parties can also overstimulate dopamine, especially with alcohol or drugs. While it may feel great at that moment, over time, it can disrupt your natural dopamine cycle. Pornography is another example of artificial dopamine spikes. It rewires your brain for short-term gratification, but leaves you feeling empty in the long run. Excessive relying on these activities leads to a cycle of addiction where you need more and more dopamine hits, ultimately lead to fatigue, low motivation, and mental health issues. So it's very important that we should balance our dopamine. Overindulgence in instant gratification harms your brain's ability to find joy in long-term goals. So what should we do then? How to balance this dopamine hit? To replace social media with the hobbies you like. Opt for meaningful gatherings with friends or late night party. Focus on building lasting relationships instead of temporary pleasures. Remember, dopamine is not about quick highs, but sustaining happiness over time. What will be the take-home message from this video? And that's very important. Dopamine is a magical chemical that brings joy, motivation, and energy to our lives. When balanced, it helps us achieve long-term happiness and success. Let's rely on the natural ways to boost it and avoid these traps of instant gratification that come from social media, parties, or other unhealthy habits. If you found this video helpful, please share with your loved one. And if you have any questions or would like us to cover any topic, please share in your comments. Thanks.